Good morning, everyone. Wow. Welcome to Spring Convocation 2023. We acknowledge today that we gather on Treaty 6 territory and the traditional homeland of the Métis. We pay our respects to the First Nations and Métis ancestors of this place and reaffirm our relationship with one another. I would ask that everyone please stand as you are able for the honor song and the arrival of the Chancellor's Platform Party and our graduates. A thank you to our drum group, the Buffalo Boys, who have been with us for many years at Convocation and have been here all week, and they performed our graduate entry song today. I would ask that you please remain standing as we join our vocalists Fallon Baptiste in the singing of O Canada in English, French, and Cree. Following her, Brandy Turan will sing the Métis National Anthem.
Ka Canada, ni ginanitas kinan, sa gituin, kichawa simisak, karton prase portilipi, il se porti la croix. Dans l'histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Ka Canada ninipainan kiaoche. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
In the forest, on the river, and across the western plain, as the white man journeyed westward to the land of the Indian, a new race was created, and new nation rose up strong. Hardship as its destiny, and to not belong. In the land from which they came, in the land they helped to build, they found themselves the alien, found their vision unfulfilled. And despite their valiant effort to defend what they believed, when at last the battle ended, they were only left to grieve. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. For the newest generation and the future ones to come, with their past to motivate us, it will help to keep us strong. As we build the Métis nation, as we watch it rise again, our past loss is motivation to inspire our future gain. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian.
You may be seated. Well, once again, welcome to everybody here today on this wonderful, wonderful day of celebration. My name is Julian Demke, and I am the University Secretary for the University of Saskatchewan. One of the best parts of my job is to be able to assist in emceeing these proceedings today. And as an engineering grad from the University of Saskatchewan myself, it is even more special to be up here today. On behalf of our eminent Chancellor, I have the honor of introducing to you the members of our platform party that you see before you today. Beginning with the front row on my left, your right, Adam McInnes, President, Métis Nation, Local 126. Tim Ashapi, Knowledge Keeper. Linda Young, Knowledge Keeper. Harvey Thunderchild, Knowledge Keeper. Roland Duquette, Elder. Peter Stoichev, President and Vice Chancellor. Grit McCreath, Chancellor. Irini, Provost and Vice President, Academic. Suzanne Cresta, Dean, College of Engineering. Cheryl Hamlin, Vice President, University Relations. Baljit Singh, Vice President, Research. In our second row, Russell Eisinger, Vice Provost, Teaching, Learning, Student Experience, and University Registrar. Patty McDougall, Deputy Provost. Terry Bedard, Orator. Dave Munch, Orator. Reggie Yemiche, Orator. Angela Jaime, Vice Provost, Indigenous Engagement. Abbas Fazal Anvari Yazdi, GSA, Vice President, External. Mary Beasley, Representative from the University of Saskatchewan Retirees Association. Marvin Friesen, MLA, Riversdale. Erica Ritchie, MLA, Saskatoon-Nutana. Carrie Simonson, Associate Dean, Academic, Grad Studies and Strategic Projects, College of Engineering. Jafar Sultan, Associate Dean, Research and Partnerships, College of Engineering. Akindele Odeshi, Associate Dean, Academic, College of Engineering. Debbie Burshton, Dean, College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. And behind them, and I would ask them to stand, members of the faculty of the University of Saskatchewan. And I would ask that you all join me in expressing to all the faculty, administration, and members of our governing bodies and members of our community our thanks for their support. I'd like to now invite our President and Vice Chancellor, Peter Stoichev, up to the podium to address our graduates.
Thank you very much, Julian, and good morning, everyone, and welcome to this wonderful Convocation ceremony. Eminent Chancellor, graduates and families, honored guests, I thank the many people who are here today to be part of this moment in the University of Saskatchewan's history, and it is a historical moment. Every time a graduate walks across this stage at a convocation such as this, it's another part of our history, and thanks for joining to help us celebrate it. I'm really glad that we are able to devote this final convocation ceremony of 8 that we will have had this week to engineering exclusively. It's core to our being one of Canada's top research-intensive universities. And this College of Engineering has received praise over the years for many things, most recently for its newly revamped first-year engineering program, which received recognition from the Society for Teaching and Learning in Higher Education, and for setting a new standard for engineering education. And I want to thank the engineering dean, Suzanne Cresta, for all of her hard work and vision for making this happen. I want to thank as well our Convocation Elder Roland Duquette. On Monday, when we had our first convocation ceremony, he led that procession that you just saw in with the University of Saskatchewan Eagle staff. You will be seeing him now that we're at the end of our convocation ceremonies, walking out with that Eagle staff. He's a residential school survivor. He's been on this stage for convocations for years to honor Indigenous and non-Indigenous students and to pay his respects for everything that this university, its students, faculty, and staff are doing in regards to reconciliation. And in that spirit, I want to acknowledge as well our knowledge keepers, Linda Young, Tim Ashapi, Harvey Thunderchild, Adam McInnes, President of Métis Nation Saskatchewan, Local 126. We are a university that is doing everything that it can to be the best place possible with and for Indigenous people and their communities. And it's only possible with the help of knowledge keepers and elders and Indigenous community leaders that we're able to do this work, and so I thank them very, very much. I want to acknowledge Marvin Friesen, who's the MLA Riversdale, who's here as well, Erica Ritchie, MLA Saskatoon-Nutana. It's wonderful to have your representation on this stage. And the many faculty who are behind me on the stage, who are the core of the university. They've been leaders, mentors, faculty members, students have been really benefiting from all of them. You would know it, all of you who are graduating here today, and I really wanted to thank them for being here as well, and for everything that they do round the clock, 12 months of the year, to make this university and your experience so exceptional. I want to give a big shout out to all of the supporters of the graduates here today, the families, the friends, the loved ones, high school teachers, because none of you who are going to cross the stage today can achieve something this momentous without a lot of help along the way. Congratulations, of course, to all of the students here today who began your studies, and I often think about this, in the midst of the pandemic, and who endured it gracefully and really resiliently. And it paid off because here you are celebrating this milestone in your lives. It's your hard work and perseverance that have brought us here together today, and everyone here acknowledges and thanks you for that. And congratulations to the parents today. I always see as I'm walking into this building, as we're walking in through the procession, so many parents here who are so proud of their graduating children. Many of you helped encourage, often I'm sure cajole, probably help pay for your kids to go to university. I know it's an emotional experience for you today. It was for me and my wife when our kids crossed the stage at Convocations. There's a mixture of satisfaction, of pride for sure, maybe a little bit of relief. With my kids, I definitely thought it just seemed like last week that you were learning how to walk, and now you're walking across this stage, celebrating everything that you've achieved through your hard work today. It's a milestone in their lives. It's a threshold. It's the end of one era and the beginning of another in everyone's lives, and I'm really, really glad that everybody's here to be able to share that. We're also here because this university has brought us together. And a university is a wonderful thing. It's crucial to the ongoing conversation that we call democracy. As time goes on, I realize that we can't take universities for granted. We're fortunate in this country to have 97 of them. This is one of the top 15 research-intensive universities in the country out of that group of 97. But we can't take universities for granted. Not all countries have them. Not all countries enable access to them. Not all countries have universities that are even as affordable as the ones in Canada are. We're so fortunate to be in Canada itself and to have the freedoms that we have. And given the world that we're in now, where it's often difficult to separate out what's true and what's not true, where our future depends on knowledge and, even more importantly, the correct use of it, where research, and we're a very research-intensive university, where research holds the key to our greatest challenges, where not only free speech but informed speech are critical to our humanity. Universities are needed more than they have ever been, and the University of Saskatchewan is needed more than it has ever been. It's why we say we govern ourselves not just on the basis of what we want to be, but what the world needs us to be. And what all of you crossing this stage today, strengthened with a University of Saskatchewan degree, go on to do in your lives will matter immensely to our collective futures. It's a great privilege to have a university education, and with that privilege comes great responsibility. There's so many people on the face of this earth who would love to be able to get a university education, and for one reason or another can't manage to do it. It's a great privilege to have a university education. And with that privilege comes great responsibility. We need you to go out and make the world a better place than it is right now. And if you don't make the world a better place, who's going to do it? We need you to be thoughtful, educated, and humane leaders, compassionate leaders, because our world really depends on finding those leaders now. Some of the country's most formative political leaders got their degrees here. A prime minister, 9 premiers, First Nations chiefs and vice chiefs, Métis leaders, many lieutenant governors of Saskatchewan and of many other provinces in this country as well, many Canadian ambassadors to countries around the world, premiers, 9 of them of this province and of other provinces as well. We need you to become groundbreaking researchers who change how we understand our world. And many who have gone on to do that have graduated from here. And people who wanted to do that have come here because we provided, and the College of Engineering provided, a great place to do it. Researchers from around the world have been coming to this university for decades because of our commitment to excellence, and as a result, we've become a global talent magnet. One of those was Gerhard Herzberg, who arrived here in 1933. His wife was Jewish. They lived in Germany. They had to escape it because of the Nazi occupation. He was a great young physicist at the time. The University of Saskatchewan was the only university that had the vision and the humanity to give him an academic home. And for 10 years, he did his fundamental research in physics and in chemistry, but he was in the physics department that led to him receiving the Nobel Prize in 1971. And many of you will have been taking photographs at the top of the bowl on the University of Saskatchewan campus with the big Peter McKinnon building in the background and the flowers there and so on. And that's called Nobel Plaza, and it's there partly in honor of Gerhard Herzberg. Another was engineering's Dean C.J. Mackenzie. So much to say about him. He was the builder of the Broadway Bridge, president of the National Research Council in Ottawa, first president of Atomic Energy Canada, and one of the most important figures in Canadian post-war science and technology. That's the college that you come from. We need you to help find cures for cancer and many other health challenges, and people at this university have done that as well. We're the home of the cobalt-60 radiation therapy that revolutionized cancer treatment in 1951 and saved the lives of millions of patients around the world. Our former chancellor and Lieutenant Governor Sylvia Fedoruk was a graduate student back then and played a key role in developing the precision of that instrument that allowed it to become the first in the world to effectively and successfully treat cancer patients with that kind of therapy. The casing for it was made by the small Acme Machine and Electric Company just a couple of miles from here on Idlewild Drive. It's a great Saskatchewan and Saskatoon story. And engineers have played a central role in all of these breakthroughs. We need you to be great athletes and coaches, and graduates of this university have been among them. Curling great Sandra Schmerler, wrestler Natasha Fox, NHL coaches Mike Babcock and Dave King were here, several other coaches who were student athletes from here, several other coaches in the NHL now and in the past. In March of 2024, just under a year from now, we will be hosting the National University Women's Hockey Championships right here. And that history of excellence is why we were able to build Merlis Belcher Place that we can now collect for convocation ceremonies in. We need every one of you as well to help in your own way to ensure peace, and there are many roads to that great goal. The College of Engineering closed its doors entirely in the 1917-1918 academic year because all of its faculty, students, and staff enlisted for the First World War. And earlier this week, Tuesday, June the 6th, to be precise, was the 79th anniversary of D-Day, and I'm reminded of the 2,500 U of S faculty, students, and staff who who enlisted, 202 of whom never returned. Ensuring that democracy prevails, and it's fragile and it's embattled these days, that's another route to ensuring peace. And that too is where we need all of you to fight for the most important freedoms that the invasion of Ukraine proves cannot be taken for granted. And to do this by understanding the difference between truth and its imposters. That's what a university education can do for all of us. The real and lasting victories are those of peace and not of war. We need you to continue working at this university on how to provide food to the world's rapidly growing population. In order to meet the world's food needs, agricultural productivity needs to almost double. Engineering has played a huge role in meeting that challenge as well. We need all of you to help ensure the world does not suffer from another pandemic. Science has done what was asked of it. It created vaccines in less than a year, historically unheard of to that point. The culmination of a lot of sacrifice and hard work and decades of basic or fundamental curiosity-driven research. And our researchers have played a big role in that at this university. But there's a role for everyone, not only scientists, to prevent the next pandemic. If the most recent one revealed anything, it is that humanity's future depends on evidence and data-based truths being widely circulated and understood. High infection and mortality rates resulted from widespread misunderstanding, frequent misinformation, frequent skepticism of misinformation, and a rejection of verified scientific truths too often. That's why the degree you have worked so hard to earn in engineering could not be more timely and could not be more important. The University of Saskatchewan underlines that difference every day, and you've experienced it in the classrooms, in the labs, in the performance halls, on the sports fields. All of you who graduate from here will go on to influence a world whose future depends on understanding that difference between what's true and what's not, and acting upon it. This university has accepted that challenge. That's what everyone on this stage has been committed to, and we need all of you to continue to accept that challenge as you move beyond the university with your degree in hand. If ever there was a need for your expertise, it's right now, so that you can help lead public opinion, not just follow it. The University of Saskatchewan degree that you have worked so hard to receive today has tremendous value. Many engineering firms tell me that when they see an application from a University of Saskatchewan graduate, it gets special attention. Why? Because the quality of the university is so high, because the quality of its engineering program is so high, because of its graduates' work ethic that's part of our prairie roots, and because you're problem solvers. And we need you soon to be solving problems that we can't even imagine today. I said that at a convocation 3 years ago when the pandemic was only a blip on the radar. We need you to solve problems very soon that we can't even imagine today. Saskatchewan's future is going to depend upon it. The world's future is going to depend upon it. This underscores the critical importance of investing in higher education and the fact that we are a crucial part of this province's future success. We're in a province with the natural resources that are second to none in this country, with almost half of Canada's field crop land, 30% of the world's potash supplies at a time when the world needs food, the highest grade uranium in the world when we need options for clean energy, more than 10% of the world's rare earth minerals, vast tracts of forest, freshwater, huge strength in oil and gas, how to be innovative and sustainable, and most importantly, responsible with these natural resources for the benefit of all is Saskatchewan's great challenge, and the College of Engineering is deeply invested and involved in it. Closer to home, this city is one of Canada's top IT centers and the fastest growing venture capital location on the continent. This wouldn't be true without a strong College of Engineering. Many successful companies have emerged from this university. Skip the Dishes, SED Systems, International Road Dynamics, Pick-a-Tick, 7 Shifts, Vendasta, Solido. That list goes on. And many of the country's fastest growing companies are located here. A disproportionately large number are located here. Almost all of them were started by our graduates, and they primarily employ our graduates. And many of them have close ties to the College of Engineering. As one of Canada's top-ranked research universities, the University of Saskatchewan ensures this province stays ahead of the innovation curve. And without our kind of research and teaching in engineering, there is little innovation. And without innovation, we have a diminished future. We have the largest scientific infrastructure of any university in this country. We have an enviable strength in engineering, law, nursing, dentistry, medicine, pharmacy and nutrition, kinesiology, business, the humanities and social sciences, the fine arts, veterinary medicine. That list goes on and on. We're supported by world-class researchers and by students from around, and world-class students from around the world. And no wonder we have reversed the talent out-migration of previous decades that saw our graduates leave the province in large numbers. Today, the vast majority of our graduates stay in this province because they see that they have a future here. So now, more than ever before, we all need people with degrees like yours from a university like yours to help build a more sustainable world, a more equitable world, a healthier world, certainly a more compassionate world, a world with the courage to embrace diversity and togetherness simultaneously. And I'm proud that we now have students from over 130 countries around the world attending the University of Saskatchewan, and many of those countries are represented by graduates and their families here today. The world also needs us to be a university that responds to the work of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and I'm grateful, so grateful, of all the hard work that everybody at the university is doing so that we are seen in this country as a participant, not a bystander, in building reconciliation. We're at a time when the country faces the greatest cultural opportunity of its history. Being the university the world needs today means committing to reconciliation. Canada's future depends on Indigenous youth making this world a better place in ways that only they know how. It will take a strategic mixture of patience and impatience, and it's going to take time. But as our first president, Walter Murray, wrote to a friend when he was taking the train out here in 1908 to begin his work, we're building for centuries. None of you know exactly where you're headed, but think about it, that's okay. You're stronger than you might think you are. Stay among those who see the greatness in you and surround yourselves with those who see the greatness in you. Take the journey, take the risks, find the passion that's unique to you, make a positive difference to a world that needs you now, and think of what you've achieved here today. You've taken a huge step. Your hard work has paid off. It could take a month, it could take part of a lifetime, but it will pay off. It's a great privilege to have a university education, and with that privilege comes great responsibility. But the best thing that you can do for the world is make the most of yourself. Be the best version of yourself that you can, not a second-rate version of somebody else. Walk out of here telling the world who you are, and thank you in advance on behalf of everybody here for taking up this tremendous and timely challenge, and I congratulate you on today's milestone in your lives. Thank you. Thanks, Julian.
Thank you, President Stoichev. Eminent Chancellor, President and Vice Chancellor Stoichev, members of the University Senate and Board of Governors, I present to you the petition of the Council of the University that the candidates to be named, having fulfilled all the requirements of the bylaws, may, with your permission, be admitted to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province, and with the consent of the council of this university, I consent to admit you to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which you are entitled, and vest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
I would now ask the graduates in the front row to please rise and approach the platform. As you make your way forward, I'll let you know how the conferring of the degrees will unfold. As you enter the stage, please stop and face the audience as your academic hood will be placed over your shoulders. Once you have been hooded, please proceed to the first podium and stop as the orator will present you by your name. Once your name has been announced, please proceed to be greeted by the President and Chancellor. Please be sure to stop and turn to face the Chancellor as she actually admits you to the Convocation of the University of Saskatchewan. You will continue across the platform to be greeted by the President and Dean or representative of your college and to receive your parchment from them. A photo will be taken prior to exiting the stage, and a photographer will also be backstage and will take your photo. And again, many more photos will be taken today as well, I'm sure. With that, let us begin.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering, Chemical Engineering. I present to you Kaushika Narayanan Balaraman. Adam Jan Bangesh. Bailey Janae Bianison. Boalia Paul Chileche. Drayden Robert Logan Defoe. Luke Daniel Fullerton with distinction. Navdeep Singh Gill. Maggie Graham with distinction. Abby Ray Goka. Marisa Danielle Hawks with distinction. Johnny Korn with distinction. Keisha McChesney with great distinction. Tylin Sawaki. Brett Connor Stockham with distinction. Taylor Page Voth with distinction. Civil Engineering, Amar Abdul Hamid. Keenan Anderson with distinction. Paul Edward Kaysen. Yu-Fu Cheng. Nikita Kaladashny. Nathan Thomas Da Silva. Ivan Yaroslav Dolboshovsky. Darlin Furby. Adam Donald Forbes with distinction. Simon Oliver Ford. Liam Forsyth with distinction. Colton Bradley Fraser with distinction. Logan Carl Fritzky with distinction. Teo Jean Gadwa with distinction. Jeremy George. Delaney Suzanne Hickey with great distinction. Zanli Zhen. Ethan Johnson with distinction. Janelle Sophia Kowalczak. Mark Lee with great distinction. Jonathan Brent Magari. L. Gerard Familia Packingan. Nicole Teshnia Pereira with distinction. Justin Carlo Salandanen. Marvin Riyad Shamash. Tyler Jonathan Skinny. Brendan Raymond Tide. Brianna Adele Diana Vaughan with great distinction. Erin Mitchell Whitmire with distinction. Zachary Ty Wolf. Luca Pyom Yao. Computer engineering, Christopher Addison Amaya. Giovanni Antonio Bichetto. Tasnim Ul Islam Bouyan. Zachary Christian Brown. Zachary Chason with distinction. Adil Ahmad Chatta with great distinction. Connor Noel Dawson. Ethan Jack Cameron Eager with distinction. Saha Fatima with great distinction. James Michael Fletcher. Carter Grant Loeb with great distinction. Jermaine Ricardo Lindo. Ashley Marie Lockinger with distinction. Mason Daniel Leffler with great distinction. Keaton Max Malberg with great distinction. Nam Nguyen with great distinction. Shrawan Kalpesh Palmer with distinction. Paul Asuj Patel. Tazim Rahman. Saeed Aman Rashid, with great distinction. Thomas Slotboom, with distinction. Dylan Vu, with distinction. Jacob Arthur Wiskowick, with great distinction. Hunter Gordon White, with great distinction.
Okay. Electrical engineering. Graham Campbell Adams. Husna Raman Arora, with distinction. Alexander Douglas Bechtold. Joytipa Das. Christopher William Ewan, with great distinction. Matthew Peter Gortz, with great distinction. Cruz Nicholas Gabarzik. Avery Quinn Harder. Noah Reginald Fortier Hermanson. Keegan Nicholas Herperger, with distinction. Oluwapalomi Ilasanmi, with distinction. Rees Karki, with great distinction. Soham Mukherjee. Arthur Riley Nemitz, with great distinction. Burke Noble. Isaac Adlai Poirier. Justin Trent Presnell. Alyssa Ryan Romanovich, with great distinction. Jeremy Robert Rowe. Clayton Kenneth Schmidt. Teep Singh, with great distinction. Cody William Statham. Cameron William Edward Stevens, with great distinction. Bradley William Vankenat, with distinction. Gregory Todd Verbet. Engineering Physics. Emily Justine Alexander, with distinction. Paul Robert Bradley Hughes, with great distinction. Ryan Owen Bamer. Saif Ahmed Marai, with great distinction. Bailey Robin Markley. Milhan Parmar. Braden Stang. Misha Louis Tyon. Environmental Engineering. Erica Dean Marie Bowman. Laura Marie Bodie, with great distinction. Luke Walter Franklin, with distinction. Erica Jolene Ivani, with distinction. Rochelle Nancy Kent. Rory Kilduff. Garson Liu. Hao Ming Liu. Cody John Mannix, with distinction. Shanley Keegan McEwen, with great distinction. Christy Lynn Paquette, with great distinction. Tessa Jelena Petrus, with great distinction. Joseph Anton Zuck, with great distinction. Geological Engineering. Kevin Ernest Bolster. Jody Taylor Bozer, with distinction. Michael James Fairlawn with distinction. Brandon Robert Casimir Hilkowitz with great distinction. Graham David Kelly with great distinction. Samuel Kolesnikov. Michaela Carol Scheller with great distinction. Jaden Kenneth Smith with distinction. Troy Joseph Yesnick.
Mechanical engineering. Dustin Clay Archdeacon with distinction. Catherine Diane Avery with great distinction. Nicholas James Bardall Sangret. Rebecca Ann Barkway with great distinction. Clint Miles Barnson with great distinction. Carmelo Herrera Bailon. Riley Baylor with distinction. Brody Daniel Biker with distinction. Ethan Boir. Reed Charles Bond. Ethan Donald Bowes with great distinction. Jared Awen Brewster with distinction. Riley Jean Brome with great distinction. Natasha Morgan Bazawi with distinction. Luder Ong Chung. Connor James Clapson. Aidan Julian Conacher with distinction. Gabriel Thomas Corville. Promita Das with distinction. Landon Allen Duville, with distinction. Jesse Wayne Flamen, with great distinction. Dustin Donald Gonya. Ariaman Rishav Gogoy, with great distinction. Curtis Guan, with great distinction. Nathan John Hardy, with great distinction. Valeria Anao Romero. Mohammed Hansala Hussein, with great distinction. Mayu Imamura, with distinction. Adam Michael James. Matthew Lewis Jones, with great distinction. Teague Ray King, with great distinction. Tristan James Knight, with great distinction. Ivan McAllister Coaches. Landon Edward Cole, with great distinction. Mitchell Robert Manuel, with great distinction. Alexander Devon Mayhew, with great distinction. Tony Min, with great distinction. Zachary J. Molnar, with distinction. Hayden Adrian James Murray, with distinction. Kirsten Eileen Laura Neville, with great distinction. Walker Denton Ostrom, with great distinction. Liam Clay Parody, with distinction. Riley David Parker, with great distinction. Kelvin Rajaskumar Patel. Angus Michael Reed. Justin Rishi Sani, with great distinction. Jaden Cole Scheib, with distinction. Keenan Parker Schmidt, with distinction. Keone Reese Tyler. Iberadem Bassi Umar. Andres Alejandro Urbina Jevisaka. Kristen Shea Van Marion, with distinction. Kevin Joseph Waldron, with great distinction. Isaac Michael Walsh, with great distinction. Benjamin Henry Watts. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Engineering and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Engineering. I present to you Cynthia Orje. Vishal Paudel. Javad Sadiki Azizkhani. Matthew Vistian. Uzair Zaman. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Engineering and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Akshaya Sinasamy. Brendan Allen Diebert. Elnaz Etminan. Pablo Vinicio Franco Bernal. Nolan Anders Hunter. Amir Mohammed Kamalirad. Ahmed Karimi. Julia Lustosa Albuquerque Norberto. Tasneem Fatima Kabir Naima. Oakse Howard O'Hare. Otefe Ahmedkar. Carson Matthew Polischuk. Joyce Alicia Reimer. Mitchell Rogel. Zarif Al-Siddiq. Mohammed Salayuddin.
At this time in the program, we would like to pause for a special presentation. I'd like to call upon Professor Sven Achenbach to the podium to present a posthumous degree in a Master of Science.
Dear Lani and Dave, dear Tyson and Aiden, Noor's family and friend, as Noor's instructor and supervisor, I had the privilege to be part of the last years in Noah's life before the tragic accident last October at the age of 23. Not only did I meet a friendly, open-minded, and interested, but importantly helpful, thoughtful, and supportive young man. Noor also exemplified many of the core values of an institution of higher education, excellence in research and in scholarship. Succeeding at a university was not necessarily put into Noah's cradle. But Noah excelled at making the very, very best of what this country and its educational institutions have to offer, and grew stronger and better. From high school to early undergraduate years, to graduating as a Bachelor of Science, and even entering graduate school, where he then was top of class in all of his courses and highly respected by his fellow students, his mentors and supervisors, as well as his mentees, whether from the Canadian Light Source Inspire program or for our summer students. Noah evolved into a go-to person for help, whether with specific research-related project questions or for help and support in general. And Noah was a true engineer at heart, whether designing or early on trying to design a welder based on a microwave oven, laminating his own skateboard, building a Bluetooth speaker, or much later making a makeshift anodic bonder or an alignment jig for our lab 3D printed at home. Noah was a builder, a discoverer, a creator, and in brief, an engineer. I believe few people have taken as much benefit from the endless opportunity to grow offered by our university. And you as a family show outstanding connectedness to the alma mater of your late son by attending Noah's convocation in numbers worthy of entire football fields, football teams, 32, I think is a count. It is an honor for the College of Engineering to have Noah as one of our very own, and we, like you, miss him every day. Noah left his footprints with the people he worked with, as you saw yesterday, and with research results that he left behind for us. Noah will not be forgotten, and he will continue to be an inspiration for us. We as a university, as a College of Engineering, along with the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, take pride in being able to confer a posthumous master's degree along with a professional degree to Noah James Atkinson. Congratulations to you for his achievements.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is customary at the University of Saskatchewan that after being admitted to their degree, our PhD graduates will be met by their supervisor and escorted to join the platform party in a symbolic welcome to a global community of scholars. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I present to you Amin Babi Kazvina. Ali Riza Farahinia. Ozan Gunesh. Xing Jin. Rayan Azam Khan. Olivia Mukherjee. Onu Olugu. Ghazi Mohammed Ali Elsan Rahman. Kelvin Dean Sattler. Karim Shabazi. Bingji Wang. Arash Yayazadeh. Please join me in congratulating these graduates on their certificates and degrees.
Eminent Chancellor, in the name of the Council, I ask you to grant the degrees, diplomas, and certificates in absentia to those students who have met the requirements to graduate, but were not able to be present today.
At the request of the faculties, I authorize these degrees, diplomas, and certificates to be granted.
Yes. To present the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists of Saskatchewan Award, I'd now like to invite Suzanne Cresta, Dean, College of Engineering, to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. It is my great pleasure to introduce Alexander Mayhew, who has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering with great distinction. There he is. Thank you, Alexander. Alex is recognized today with the Apex Gold Medal for top academic average, calculated using all courses required for a Bachelor of Engineering degree. He achieved an average of 95.85%. Notably, he earned a final grade of 100% in 10 classes over the course of his degree, a distinction which I cannot claim, including this past semester when he achieved a perfect grade in ME 476, multi-phase flow and heat transfer. Alex grew up in Saskatoon. He went to Sister O'Brien French Immersion Elementary School and graduated from Bishop James Mahoney High School with a bilingual diploma. He recalls being interested in science for as long as he can remember, always having a strong curiosity to learn how everything worked. In elementary school, his dad nurtured his love of math, teaching him extra things that weren't covered in class. This included a lesson in scientific notation in grade 3. Marine biology was Alex's first love in science, but as he got older, he became very interested in technology, particularly after getting introduced to coding at sci-fi science camps, which are based in the College of Engineering. In grade 9, Alex had to do a class presentation about a potential career and chose to speak about aerospace engineering. He's pursued this path ever since. He joined the University of Saskatchewan space design team during his second year in the college and became a valuable team member. RadSat Saskatchewan faculty supervisor Sean Moss says this about Mr. Mayhew. Alex has been a model engineering student throughout his undergraduate career, exhibiting exemplary conscientiousness, hard work, maturity, and insight. Of special note was his leadership role in a very successful capstone design project and his key role in the successful RadSat CubeSat project. Alex's peers always knew they could count on him for timely and high-quality design work. We'll hear more about Alex's work with the USST in a few minutes. During his time at the College of Engineering, Alex has certainly exhibited the traits we take pride in developing in all of our USask alumni: a strong work ethic, grittiness, and the desire to be a great team member. We know his future in aerospace engineering is bright and look forward to watching where his journey as a professional engineer takes him. Congratulations, Alex, on behalf of everyone at the College of Engineering, and I'm delighted to present you with the Apex Gold Medal.
To present the Governor General's Silver Medal, I'd like to now invite our Provost and Vice President Academic, Irini, to the podium.
Thank you, Julian. Hello, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. And in the languages of the first peoples of these lands, Tansei, Tansi, Han, Etlanete, Anin. I'm very pleased to be here today with Dean Crester to present the Governor-General's Silver Medal. The Governor-General's Medal, established in 1873, is one of the most prestigious awards that can be received by a student in a Canadian education institution, and it's for exceptional academic achievement. At universities across the country, the Silver Medal is awarded to undergraduate students who achieve the highest academic standing upon graduation from their bachelor degree programs. On behalf of Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Mary Simon, Governor-General of Canada, I'm pleased to introduce the recipient of the Academic Medal and to invite him to return to us here on the stage. May I present Alexander Devon Mayhew. As we've heard so well from Dean Crester, Mr. Mayhew is a truly exceptional student who has worked very, very hard during his time in the College of Engineering, both as an individual and as a team member. While completing his degree, Mr. Mayhew worked to further his path to a career in aerospace engineering. He's been an active member of the College of Engineering community as a student. For example, he contributed to the design and testing of the RadSat SK Cube satellite, which was launched into space earlier this week on June the 5th. The Cube satellite was launched to the International Space Station via the SpaceX CRS-28 rocket. The team of University of Saskatchewan students that worked on it believes it is the first made-in-Saskatchewan satellite sent into space. Mr. Mayhew also helped found a rocketry project with the University of Saskatchewan Space Design team, and he enjoyed the experience of a lifetime as part of Cano Rock 21 in Norway. Mr. Mayhew was also active on the University of Saskatchewan campus during the summers, where he worked as an instructor at the sci-fi science camps and as an undergraduate student researcher in the Fluid Power Lab. After graduation, Mr. Mayhew hopes to continue his studies by completing a master's degree in aerospace engineering. He is truly grateful for the help of family, friends, and faculty members who have supported him along the way. Congratulations indeed, Mr. Mayhew, on your achievements. On behalf of Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Mary Simon, Governor-General of Canada, I am pleased to present the Silver Academic Medal to Alexander Devon Mayhew.
I'd like to now invite our Vice President, University Relations, Cheryl Hamlin, to the podium to introduce a video message from our alumni.
Thank you, Julian. Alexander, you're a hard act to follow. I am truly honored to be here amongst you today. As an alumna of the University of Saskatchewan, it is my honor on behalf of the university to formally welcome you into the USask alumni family. Today, you receive your degree from the University of Saskatchewan. You have truly earned it. Every time you look at your parchment, it will serve as a reminder of the countless hours you've dedicated toward receiving it, and as a testament to all of the people behind you that have helped you along your journey. Your degree is a culmination of your years of hard work, years that have prepared you for a lifetime of success. Congratulations. With your degree, in hand, you join our ever-growing alumni family, more than 170,000 USask graduates around the world, living and working in more than 150 countries. We've prepared a short video, and it's actually a new video, as a welcome from the University of Saskatchewan to you, the newest members of our alumni community. We couldn't be prouder to welcome you as part of this esteemed group, and we couldn't be more excited to see how you will take your university experience to new heights and how you will be what the world needs. Thank you.
Last but definitely not least, I'd like to invite our eminent Chancellor to provide her concluding remarks on the proceedings today.
This brings our convocation ceremony to a close. I would like to thank a number of people, once again our vocalists, Fallon Baptiste and Brandy Tarrand. Thank you to our drum group, the Buffalo Boys. They'll be back to lead us in the recessional. Our elders and knowledge keepers, and the members of the convocation planning team and governance office for their dedication to making these ceremonies a success. Finally now, to the graduates. The world is in good hands with you, the class of 2023. You have studied diligently to earn your degree, diploma, or certificate, and I wish you continued success throughout your lives, both personally and professionally. Congratulations. It is my hope that thanks to your precious experience here, your education has prepared you to meet some important challenges: how to heal and nurture the human spirit, how to be creative and help transform people's lives, how to protect human rights, how to deploy capital to produce and market innovation, how to ensure that agriculture and production feeds the world, or in summary, how to design and work for a just society. Earning your parchment is a new road to opportunity and adventure. The education you have received from this university has prepared you to meet these challenges. The world needs you. Follow your heart, be ambitious, be kind. This will lead you to your true passion. That is our wish for each graduate of the University of Saskatchewan. Never forget this institution. Your degree is a coveted passport. May all your dreams come true. And as Dr. Seuss would say, yay, you. In closing, I ask that you remain at your seats until the platform party has left the stage, led by our elder Roland Duquette with the Eagle staff.